Pop-up dialog.
Hoist op C underscore money underscore 69. Green light for patient extraction.
Howdy folks, and welcome back to my channel, Gaming with Distractions. My name is Curtis, otherwise known as C-Money, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Let's hop in. So this is my second time starting things. I had some issues with figuring out how to invert and stuff, so I'm going to show you how to do that first. First, we're going to hit R3 and go over here to Settings. And it was more so when I was in third person or outside the craft, looking up and down wasn't inverted. So you just want to go to Controls, go to Search, and then search Character. From here, just go to, once you're past the lockables, look down. You can hit X, and then I'm going to do R3 down. It's going to want a profile for this, so I'm just going to use my C-Money. You do need to set these up too. So we want look left and look right and look up, and that should about do it. So I've been watching my friends Haunted and Hollow play this game. Tanya has also recently started playing. Roger has a series going on his channel as well, and yeah, I wanted to partake and do my own playthrough. So we're going to choose our location. Now I'm just going to hit triangle and search, because I have the town that's closest to my actual city. So I'm going to take Rosetown, Saskatchewan, and that's going to be our home airfield.
Hello there. You must be C underscore underscore money underscore underscore 69, right? Welcome
that's
to
me.
Rosetown. I'm Andrea, the owner of this Aero Club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights. But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings. Welcome to the Ep1. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations? Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school.
just hopping in here real quick because it's not working. This should already be inverted. It is. Oh, I got these backwards. There we go. But while I'm here, I also wanted to turn this assist on. Okay, that's already set to on. In accessibility, I also want to go into effect animation and adjust the cursor speed. That's for when we're in cursor mode. So, all right, back to the game.
I know the plane is majestic, but you should see it in the air. Get inside, so we can get started. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are.
So we can hit or hold
roll.
L1 and circle to get in the aircraft, or I can just open the door.
Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan. After taking off, we will climb to 3,400 feet above sea level and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view.
And I now need to adjust the controls for in the plane. So we're just going to go down to here, down to camera. Go into cockpit camera. That's quick view. Where's look right? There we go. Okay.
Ready. Why don't you start the engine for us?
Nope. Yeah, that's how I have them set up. Look down should be up. Up should be down. Hold on, we have two look downs. Okay, I think we got it now. Hey, okay, we're good to go. So we're going to hold R1 and push down on the D-pad. Start the plane up.
Perfect. The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 2 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 26. Okay, let me taxi to the runway. speed up and take off once we reach 55 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help. Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere.
So press R1 and square to release the parking
Good.
brake, and we're
Ready for
going to hold
takeoff?
X
Apply full
to
power to get us moving.
put all the power to the engine.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
On the bottom left, we can see our airspeed in knots, so we're just going to wait till that hits 55. And
Reach 55
start
knots. Pull the yoke a little bit
climbing.
to lift off. Perfect climbing attitude and speed. I see you know what you're doing. Don't pull on the yoke too much, or we'll lose speed. Keep the nose of the aircraft just above the horizon. That's better. Keep it going. We are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn. You can start turning left. We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing. Keep climbing and prepare for the next turn.
We do want to hit 3,400, I believe she said. But while doing it as a gradual climb, so.
Okay, turn left again. We are almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 3,400 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern. There we are. 3,400 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around. See our airport? I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't they? Let's fly over it.
I unfortunately don't know where the airport is from here.
Excellent. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
It's such a nice looking game. Oh, there's the airport.
Well done. I believe you have a talent for piloting. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
Mission success. Nice.
I'm glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters.
So a lot about this game is dynamic
You seem comfortable out there.
weather,
I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time.
sometimes with time of day and as well.
There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career. Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license. All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
All right, so let's take the first training, sim controls. Time to learn the basics. Before getting to know more about aircraft controls, We'll go over basic camera toolbar interactions, which are essential tools to master in Flight Simulator.
Welcome to Sedona. I'm Captain Jess Molina, and I'll be your instructor. For this lesson, we're going to start on the ground and focus on some basic concepts. Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies. This is your plane, a classic, the Cessna 172. Take a look around it. In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode.
R1 and
The cursor
L3.
is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls or instruments. As you can see, activating the cursor also displays the toolbar at the top of the screen. The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the controls panel. The controls panel is a useful reminder of the button layout for the devices you're currently using. Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar. The camera panel allows you to access the various views and camera modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now. Right now, we are in the external view mode. Let's switch to cockpit view next. In front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you will be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So, let's hide the yoke for now. Alright, as we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely in the cockpit to get a better view of anything you want to see. Even through a window to look outside.
So hold L1 and move the camera around using the L stick.
Now, reset
Oh,
the camera to
L2
its
and
original
R2
position.
does up and down. Then R3
Alright,
to go
that
back.
covers all the main camera functions available in the simulation. Try to familiarize yourself with them a bit more, then reset the camera to its original position whenever you're done.
Oh, there it is. So yeah, I can take a look around freely in the plane, and then R3 to reset. So we'll just go straight to the next training. So overview, as this is one of your first lessons, we'll start by getting familiar with the main aircraft controls and instruments. In this tutorial, we'll learn about the yoke, which controls the aircraft's ailerons and elevator axis, the rudder pedals, which control the aircraft's yaw axis, the throttle and RPM indicator.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke. The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons. Okay. Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer. While you pull on the yoke, you can see how it affects the elevator. Nice. Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections.
for coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs. Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder. Great. Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power, pulling back will decrease power. First, look at the throttle and select it. Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power. Power is increased. Now pull it back to decrease power. Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle. Look away from the throttle and increase power.
For that, you just hit
Set your
X.
throttle to idle.
And for that, we just hold circle.
Excellent. When the engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator. You will find it on your PFD screen in the top left corner.
That's it
This
right
tells you
there.
how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute. Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left on your PFD screen. It measures the speed in knots. To check your altitude, look to the altimeter. It's on the right on your PFD screen. Not all aircraft have integrated screens with all this information. A lot of them rely on analog instruments. You can find the analog versions of the airspeed indicator and the altimeter just above the throttle. They are respectively on the left and right. The analog altimeter has 3 hands similar to a clock.
I think
The
that's
long,
this one
thick
here.
pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals. And the long, thin one counts 10,000-foot intervals. That's all for today. Next time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
We'll do one more here. So, attitude, pitch. In this tutorial, you will learn the basics of attitude management. Attitude refers to the aircraft's nose position relative to the horizon, be it through pitch or roll. In the image to the right, the lines represent the horizon's position when ascending or descending. Let's get started.
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield. Notice how the middle line matches the horizon while we're flying level? This is the cruise attitude. The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one is the descent attitude. Let's dig
pretty good.
Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable. Nice. That's good. That's okay. That was excellent. Being able to maintain a precise and stable attitude is key to performing all types of maneuvers.
Okay, let's see how we did. Got us an A. Very nice. I've had the advantage of being able to watch a lot of other people playing, so kind of get an idea of how to do things. So go back to certification. Take us back to headquarters. And yeah, so we got A's there, and in the next episode, we'll do some turns, some power stuff, and if there's enough time, we can do some maneuver tests. Going to try and plug through the training as quickly as possible so that we can get to career mode. I have some catching up to do to be where everyone else is at. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode and you'll enjoy this series with me. And we'll see you in the next episode. Toodaloo.